Well, that game was absolutely terrible to watch. What a just horrific loss. You talk about some bad losses that the San Francisco 49ers have had in 2024, and that one, I think, is at the top because, I mean, there's obviously a lot of problems that we're going to be able to talk about and we'll hash over the next week, but the thing that's hard for me is the identity of this team. Who they are, the fabric, the DNA, those types of things that we talk about and we've been talking about all season. And really the conclusion that I've come to through 7 games is the San Francisco 49ers identity is woulda, coulda, shoulda. Shoulda beat the Rams, coulda beat the Arizona. It's just like, and even in this game against the Chiefs, the defense come out. I mean, you couldn't have dialed it up any better by the 49ers defense, special teams, stealing some possessions away from Patrick Mahomes, putting the ball into your offense's hand to go and steal the momentum away and just not taking advantage of it. The offensive early struggles in the first half were daunting. Really just unfortunate because, again, like I said, that's what we talk about when we say complementary football. You have the defense getting stops, getting turnovers, and you do nothing with it on the offensive side. It's 3 and outs, it's punts, it's turnovers of your own. Just a really, really unfortunate game for the San Francisco 49ers offensively, I would say. I would say the defense, again, they weren't perfect. They gave up the scores at the end, but the 49ers offense wasn't helping them at all. They were constantly putting them back out onto the field against Patrick Mahomes, and we saw why he's Patrick Mahomes. We saw why he's the best quarterback in the league, and he made plays when they needed to. And that was a tough one, man. Really, really tough loss for the San Francisco 49ers. I've seen already some of the comments. A lot of people down on Kyle Shanahan, a lot of people down on Brock Purdy, a lot of people down on the 49ers offense. I can't even, there really aren't any excuses. I mean, you look at Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk, they both go down. Deebo looks sick. BA looks like he could be out for the season, which is just awful, just absolutely awful. And, gutted for him, but it's like, then that transpires into having to put Ronnie Bell out on the field. Ronnie Bell runs the wrong route, and it appeared that, Brock was anticipating Ronnie to get more depth towards the sideline, and he just cut it off short, and it was one of the easier picks that you'll ever see. It's tough, man. It's tough. No one's open. Brock throwing into double coverage. I don't know what else to expect. What you expect, man. Some interesting play calls, some good play calls, some bad play calls. But I really feel like the defense did what we needed them to do early on to allow the offense to take over and really set the tone for this game, and they didn't. They didn't do that, and. And then you have the missed PAT, which goes from a 1-possession game to a 2-possession game. It's just, boy, oh boy, it's going to be a fun week talking 49ers football after that one. The 49ers are now 0-5 against the Kansas City Chiefs with Kyle Shanahan's tenure, so... Man, a lot of bad feelings from this one. They answered at a halftime. They gave us hope. They made it seem like it was close, and just spiraled on them, and completely lost control of the game. And this was a game that we knew you had to take advantage of every possession. This wasn't a game where you could give away possessions. It wasn't a game where it was a game where you needed to steal possessions. And that's the messed up part, is that the 49ers stole possessions, yet they gave back the ball to Patrick Mahomes, which you just can't do, and they made us pay. So, you know, that I think brings into the broader question of, you know, what are the San Francisco 49ers? What are they this season? And right now they're an underperforming team. I don't think they're playing to the level that they could play. I don't think that they're playing to the ability they should play. Woulda, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, East woulda. That's the identity. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, man. Like, they even with some of the injuries, you know, you can't make excuses with the injuries. They've got a ton of injuries on the other side as well. And it just, man, what a brutal, brutal loss. I know people aren't going to be feeling good about this one, so let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.